Have you ever asked yourself why certain people choose to side with toxic individuals or groups? In the intricate game of human interaction, have you ever encountered those puzzling characters who consistently support a bully, a liar, or a manipulator? These perplexing allies may leave you scratching your head, wondering about their motives for sticking by someone who seems clearly harmful. Today we want to unravel this intriguing puzzle by answering a profound question. Why do people become the flying monkeys of a narcissist? Prepare to gain insight into the motivations behind why some individuals seemingly align themselves with a narcissist and perpetuate their harmful behavior. We will also talk about the telltale signs to spot if someone is being used as a flying monkey. So stay tuned because we are just getting started. Let's start with an intriguing hook for this video. Enticing and mysterious, it beckons viewers to explore the darker aspects of human behavior without being overly graphic or sensational. Perhaps something along these lines. Welcome back to our platform, where we strive to illuminate the complexities of human relationships and experiences. Today, we are delving into a topic that might leave you both intrigued and unsettled. Why people become the flying monkeys of a narcissist. If this sounds intriguing, stick around for an enlightening ride filled with psychological insights. A flying monkey is a term coined by author and researcher Jackson Mackenzie to describe an individual who acts as a puppet or agent of a more powerful person or entity. In essence, a flying monkey is someone who knowingly or unknowingly does the bidding of another, often with harmful consequences. In the context of narcissistic relationships, flying monkeys play a crucial role. Now let us move on to the part where we uncover the compelling reasons why people readily transform into flying monkeys for a narcissist. Why did they comply? The human need for affiliation and acceptance is deeply rooted in our social nature. From the earliest stages of development, we are wired to seek out and value connections with others. This inherent need for belonging drives us to form bonds and alliances that provide a sense of community and support. However, it can also make us vulnerable to the allure of charismatic individuals like narcissists, who offer a semblance of acceptance and camaraderie. When faced with the prospect of exclusion or rejection, many people would rather endure the toxicity of a narcissistic relationship than find themselves isolated and alone. For example, imagine someone who joins a new workplace and quickly becomes entangled in office politics. A charismatic yet manipulative colleague, perhaps the very picture of a covert narcissist, extends an olive branch, offering friendship and guidance. Amidst the complexities of a new environment, this individual, let's call him Alex, finds himself drawn to this association. As time passes, he realizes that his new friend uses underhanded tactics to undermine others, spreads rumors, and takes credit for his colleague's work. Despite sensing the colleague's manipulative nature, Alex hesitates to distance himself. The fear of losing a valuable ally and being left to navigate the office politics alone keeps him complicit in the toxic behavior. In essence, the fear of abandonment can be a potent force driving people to overlook the red flags of a narcissistic relationship and become willing participants in a web of manipulation and deceit. The concept of cognitive dissonance refers to the mental discomfort we experience when holding two or more conflicting beliefs, ideas, or values. Picture a scenario where a person named Chloe enters into a relationship with a charming but controlling individual who gradually reveals their narcissistic tendencies. Initially attracted to their partner's charisma, Chloe finds herself questioning their choices as she witnesses manipulative and exploitative behaviors. Despite the inconsistencies between her partner's actions and the image she had initially formed of them, Chloe struggles to reconcile these conflicting perceptions. Instead of confronting the dissonance, she may rationalize her partner's behavior, minimizing the harm caused to others and convincing herself that everything is fine. This cognitive defense mechanism allows her to maintain a sense of harmony in her belief system, albeit at the expense of acknowledging the toxic reality of her relationship. For instance, when confronted with her partner's gaslighting tactics, she might tell herself, "Gaslighting is not really happening here." This way, she can continue to trust her partner and avoid the emotional turmoil of accepting the truth. Ultimately, cognitive dissonance acts as a barrier preventing individuals like Chloe from fully comprehending the manipulative nature of a narcissistic relationship and from distancing themselves from it. Fear plays a pivotal role in shaping people's behavior, especially within the context of narcissistic relationships. Fear of repercussions can be a potent motivator, driving individuals to comply with the demands of a narcissist and act as their flying monkeys. Imagine a scenario where a family member, let's call him Ben, discovers that his sister is involved with a controlling narcissist. Despite recognizing the toxic nature of the relationship, Ben fears confronting his sister, directly due to her volatile nature and the possibility of strained family ties. Instead, he finds himself drawn into the web of manipulation when the narcissist requests favors from him. Terrified of upsetting the balance and ensuring his own continued access to the family system, Ben reluctantly complies with these requests. He becomes a flying monkey, albeit unintentionally, perpetuating the cycle of abuse and enabling the narcissist's harmful behavior. In essence, fear of abandonment, cognitive dissonance, and fear of repercussions are significant factors contributing to why people become the flying monkeys of a narcissist. Narcissists strategically employ various tactics to cultivate an army of flying monkeys, acting as their eyes and ears, carrying out their demands, and amplifying their reach. Love bombing, a tactic frequently employed by narcissists, involves showering their targets with excessive affection, praise, and gifts during the initial stages of the relationship. By creating a facade of deep care and adoration, narcissists win the trust and loyalty of their potential flying monkeys. Before revealing their manipulative and exploitative side, picture a charismatic leader joining a new team at work and making seemingly generous gestures towards their colleagues, showering them with compliments and offering assistance. These acts of kindness, while seemingly commendable, serve to build rapport and establish a favorable image. Once this trust is established, the narcissist begins to reveal their true colors, exploiting and manipulating others for personal gain. Another tactic employed by narcissists is creating a shared enemy or scapegoat. By identifying a common adversary, whether real or fabricated, they unite their flying monkeys against a shared threat, fostering a sense of camaraderie and solidifying their loyalty. Consider a scenario where a parent turns their child against their other parent, portraying one as a villain who has somehow wronged the narcissist. By planting seeds of doubt and presenting a distorted narrative, the narcissist creates a rift and recruits the unsuspecting child as a flying monkey in their ongoing battle. This manipulation isolates the targeted parent and provides the narcissist with an army of enablers who perpetuate their harmful actions. Narcissists adeptly employ gaslighting techniques to manipulate their flying monkeys into accepting their distorted reality. By persistently denying, twisting facts, and sowing seeds of doubt, narcissists erode the perception of their victims, making them appear unreliable and crazy. Over time, this manipulation causes confusion and self-doubt, pushing the flying monkeys to dismiss any concerns raised by others and remain loyal to the narcissist's narrative. Imagine a close friend consistently denying events that have occurred, twisting the truth and planting doubts in the minds of their friends. When confronted with inconsistencies and false accusations, the narcissist may respond by gaslighting them, implying that they are misremembering events or have a problem with the truth. Over time, this relentless manipulation causes the friend to question their own sanity and strengthens their alliance with the narcissist, turning them into a willing flying monkey. Smear campaigns are another tool in the narcissist's arsenal to turn public opinion against their victims and secure the unwavering support of their flying monkeys. By spreading false rumors, damaging information, and lies, narcissists paint a negative picture of their targets, portraying them as problematic or malicious. This campaign aims to discredit the victim, garner sympathy for the narcissist, and rally the flying monkeys to their cause. Picture a jealous coworker who spreads rumors about a colleague's incompetence and unprofessional conduct through gossip and innuendos. When confronted, the coworker, who is secretly a flying monkey of a toxic boss, may retaliate by employing smear tactics to further tarnish the colleague's reputation. They might say something along the lines of, "You can't trust them. They've been gossiping about you behind your back." This vicious cycle of slander and misinformation intensifies, turning the workplace into a breeding ground for deceit and manipulation. To effectively carry out their schemes, narcissists rely on cultivating a sense of entitlement among their flying monkeys, instilling the belief that they have a right to exploit and manipulate others for personal gain. By promoting this mindset, narcissists ensure that their flying monkeys perpetuate their harmful behavior without questioning its morality or long-term consequences. In a scenario where a narcissistic individual convinces their friends that their own needs and desires take precedence over the rights and feelings of others, these friends, now acting as flying monkeys, feel entitled to treat others however they please. This entitlement enables them to justify their actions and maintain their complicit behavior in the face of criticism or concern from others. By understanding these tactics, it is crucial to recognize the red flags of narcissistic manipulation and protect oneself from falling prey to the creation of flying monkey networks. Additionally, addressing the issue of flying monkeys is essential to break the cycle of abuse and hold narcissists accountable for their actions. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to like and share this video. Your support means everything to us. In conclusion, unmasking the flying monkey phenomenon within the context of narcissistic relationships unveils a complex interplay of psychological factors, social pressures, and manipulative tactics. These individuals act as unwitting pawns, perpetuating the narcissist's harmful agenda and safeguarding their dominance. By understanding the motivations, tactics, and societal influences that contribute to the emergence of flying monkeys, we can better navigate these challenging relationships hold narcissists accountable, and protect ourselves from their web of manipulation. Remember, knowledge is the first step towards breaking free from the clutches of narcissism and fostering healthier, more authentic connections. If you found this video insightful, don't hesitate to share it with others who might benefit from this knowledge. Together, we can spread awareness and support those affected by narcissistic abuse.